So we're going to fight in Atlantis. Why not? Hope you brought your raincoat and your flippers. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
It's time for our tale of the tape. The Dark Here comes the Miracle Man himself, Daniel Jacobs. He bounced.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from London, England, here is a middleweight and super middleweight champion of the world, known as...
And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
Take the phone off the hook. This is all I wanted to see right now, right in front of me.
No doubt about it. This was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. The straight right just misses. Those counter punches have to hurt. And he misses with that jab. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. That counter shot lands. This is the type of fighter that would say, I don't even want rounds. Let's just fight until one of us can't stand up anymore.
How you deal with a slugger, you've got to use brain over brawn. Building a matador, pop, jab, move. Get them angry.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Beautiful counter shot. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. He threw a punch and just got countered. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. Perfect counter lands. Not a lot of defense here at all. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about winning that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout. And there's the bell for round 2. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Counterpuncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Let's go with that right uppercut. They exchange punches. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice counter shot. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Nice counter shot. A perfect counter shot. Do you believe what we're seeing? Should we be surprised if these two fighters go the distance tonight, considering how much they've emphasized their physical fitness? That counter punch caught him clean. Nice counter. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about winning that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in. Let's get it started in round 3. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
This is a high-octane battle. Beautiful counter punch. This fight has a real good flow to it. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's so hard to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. They're both trying for a knockout. Catch and shoot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about winning that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
The bell sometimes.
And there's the bell to start round 4. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Punch, counter punch. How about that time counter shot? They call it the chin. Hold it right there. Can the Dark Destroyer get out of this dark place? Looks like they've shaken it off.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Good defense there on the left uppercut. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Nigel Benn has been rocked. Nigel Benn overwhelmed with power, and down he goes. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You all right?
Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Let's talk about winning that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
I love the response.
On to the 5th we go. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Good counter punch. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Middleweight always gives us a class. If you've got 2 class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
Oh boy, the Miracle Man now in some trouble. Goodness, we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Give me your ball.
How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into the fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Holding nothing back here in the round. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. What about Jacobs in that last round? He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
You're being put down, you've got to think.
On to the 6th round. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Well done with that counter shot. The straight right just misses. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
Look back in the history books. Some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there. These guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. It hurts, and you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
And he scores with the counter. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. There's a counter shot. The straight right just misses. Counter punch right up the middle. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Ben in that last round. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Correct on the job. It's a terrible round, though. Come on.
And there's the bell for round 7. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart, because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared.
And as As we take another look, it's this punch right here that sealed the deal.
Shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Listen to me. Are you okay?
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Good counter punching. Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen, now it's down for them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, like freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
Nice counter punch. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. He can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
That counter shot lands. The Dark Destroyer now in a very dark place. Heavy shots, and Nigel Benn goes down. We knew his chin would get tested in this fight, and it failed him miserably.
You're right, Todd.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come to me.
Talk about Jacobs in that last round. A lot of work needs to be done in this. And we enter the 8th round. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Nice counter shot. Misses with that uppercut. Beautiful counter shot. They exchange punches. You don't want to trade shots. His stamina is off the charts. Punching. The old adage is no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. They have no respect for each other's punching power. The jab, but does not score. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
Oh, what a shot. What a shot. You see shots like that in the gym. At least for once, this is on TV. Thousands around the world saw that shot. They probably even heard it.